Hiya, Angie here. Hello, my lovely ladies. Today we're going to be diving into the art of aging gracefully. Because let's face it, we don't want to grow old. We just want to grow fabulous. And all it takes is a few minor changes, like changing your mindset and introducing a bit more joy. So if you're interested in unlocking the secret of looking good and feeling amazing and unleashing that inner goddess, that inner queen, then you know what to do. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Don't go anywhere. Now, the first thing that we need to do as we embark on this journey of looking good and feeling amazing is to love ourselves. Now, I know it might sound a little bit cliche, yeah, it's obvious, love yourself, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? It's not as easy as you may think. Because sometimes we look in the mirror and we see this older version of ourselves looking back and we think, what the hell? What happened? When did this happen? And we see that we gain a couple of pounds and it really kind of gets to us, and we see a few wrinkles that wasn't there yesterday. And all of that adds to making us feel bad about ourselves. It lowers our self-esteem. But I say, no matter what happens around us, no matter what evolves around us, to love ourselves anyway. It doesn't matter if we gain weight. It doesn't matter if we're getting older. It's inevitable. That's going to happen anyway. There's absolutely nothing that we can do about that. If you learn how to really love yourself from deep within, it really shouldn't matter what happens around us. Our self-worth, our self-love should remain intact. As far as I'm concerned, yes, I might have those days when I'm a little less confident. But you know what? My self-worth, the value that I give myself, never wavers. I don't care if I grow old. I don't care if I put on a few pounds. I don't care if there are a few more wrinkles today than there were yesterday. It is what it is. But the core me, the core Angie, loves who she is. So you know what? Bring it on. Now, over the past few months, I have been battling a problem with my knee, and that means that I have been unable to work out. Now, although I've always carried a little bit more weight than I probably should, but I've always been one that's worked out. I love feeling strong and I like feeling in shape, even though the world might not see it as that, but I've always felt good about myself. But not being able to work out, oh my goodness, it has been playing with my mind for months. Now, slowly but surely, the doctors have given me the green light to start working out again. And it's amazing the difference that it makes. So being active, working out, going for walks, lifting weights, doing something, keeping your body moving, keeps your mind active. If your mind is active, it keeps you informed. It keeps your mind younger and it keeps your spirits high. So if you want to look good and if you want to look amazing, just keep your body moving and keep yourself active. You know, sometimes we are so focused on what we don't have, we fail to see what we do have. And that is, we might have family who care about us. We might have a good circle of friends. We might have a good job. We might have a nice home. We might have our health and our strength. And how about the fact that we're still here? Because there are many who unfortunately didn't make it to the age that you are now, to the age that I am now. So if you really want to look good and feel amazing, show gratitude for all that you have. Now, I am fortunate to have in my life people around me that make me laugh. Now, it might seem like nothing, but oh my goodness, I spend most of my days with my stomach in my hands because people are cracking me up and I am laughing so much that tears are streaming down my face. And believe you me, laughter keeps you young. If laughter was something that they could bottle and sell over the counter, who would need an aspirin? So I am grateful and I thank God for the people in my life who cheer me up every day, who let me smile every day, who let me laugh every day. So if you want to look good and feel amazing, let me tell you, surround yourself with people who let you laugh, because laughter really is the best medicine. Believe me. Now this one, I believe that a lot of you are going to want to come for me, but ladies, I'm going to talk what I believe is the truth anyway, and I hope you love me for it and accept me for it anyway, even though I may anger some of you. And that is that a lot of us women are holding on to a lot of anger, a lot of bitterness, because somewhere along the line, some guy upset us, disappointed us, and disgusted us. Now, although they are a piece of work, and I hate that they did that to you, the truth is that we are a bit to blame too. And why do I say that? And that is because a lot of us, we saw all the red flags. We saw every single one of them, but we chose to ignore them. For whatever the reason may be, we saw the red flags, we saw the warning signs, and we chose to ignore them. Maybe because we were naive, we were younger, or we were just in love. Whatever the reason, we knew. So now it's time to let it go, because anger and bitterness, oh my goodness, it can age you because it comes from within, and anger can eat you up and it makes you look older than you are, and it makes you unhappy. And if you're unhappy, then of course you're going to look older. And if you're bitter, of course you're going to look older. So to avoid all of that, all that anger, all that resentment, all that disgust that we may have felt, we want to look good, right? We want to look happy, right? And we don't want to give them any more power, right? So whatever it is that we're feeling, whatever it is that we're holding on to, let it go. An active mind can help you look younger just as much as staying active. Don't be afraid to learn something new, to do something different, like learning a language, learning to play an instrument, take a cooking class, learn to paint, whatever it is that you're interested in. Learn something new. Keep your mind active. Keep your mind on the go, and I promise you, it will keep you looking good and feeling amazing. Now, how many of you have that friend that when they call you, for example, and you see their name flash up on your phone, you start getting a stomach ache and you start feeling cramps? Because you know that that person is going to bring some kind of drama, some kind of gossip. They're going to try to involve you in something that you don't want to be involved in. It's going to be a whole episode. Not that they're bad people, but somehow they manage to create chaos and turmoil. Now, these are the people that we really need to stay away from, because it keeps us looking older. If a person is not enhancing your life, if a person just brings a lot of negativity, then maybe you might just have to consider cutting them out of your life. And you know what? There are some people, as much as you might even care for them, they are only made to be in your life for a season before you have to let them go. So if someone is not enhancing your life, if someone is not making you feel amazing, and all they're doing is bringing you down and aging you, then maybe you should consider letting them go. Now, as I'm sure you can tell, I am someone who likes to eat well. Now, I'm not talking about eating heaps of food or sweet things. I just like to eat well. You should enjoy your food. Eat things that you like, just not in excess. Plan your meals so that when you sit down to have a meal, you enjoy what you're eating. So if you eat well, drink lots of water, maybe cut down a bit on the alcohol, because the alcohol can age you too. And if you drink lots and lots of water, that's going to help you to look good and feel absolutely amazing. Now, when I was younger, to be honest, I wasn't really bothered about how I dressed. I know it sounds strange, but I wasn't. I didn't care. I used to step out nearly always in sweats. Always had on sweats and like a baseball cap on my head. And I didn't care. Maybe psychologically, without even thinking about it, it's because I knew at the end of the day, I had youth on my side. So it didn't really matter if I wasn't looking catwalk ready. Now, as I get older, hell no, I ain't doing that. I make sure that I look good. I am not stepping out of my house looking any way less than the way I should. Dress the way you want to feel. You want to feel good. You want to feel younger. You want to feel amazing. Then dress that way. Now, I'm not saying that you should dress like a 20-year-old. You don't have to wear tops that have no back and no front. You don't have to wear skirts that are up to your navel. But there's no need to be dressing old funny colors or drab colors. You can dress well and look amazing at any age. Now, I do have a 22-year-old daughter who makes sure that I dress a certain way because she would not be having me looking like an old fuddy-duddy. You don't have to wear designer clothes and spend lots of money. You can still dress in a way that makes you look younger, that makes you look fabulous, that makes you look sexy and amazing. And when you feel sexy and amazing, you feel happy. And when you're happy, you look younger. And when you look younger, oh my goodness, you feel amazing. So dress the way you want people to see you. And I'm sure you want people to see you looking fabulous, don't you? Be adventurous. Try something new. Think outside the box. Now, when my daughter was 16, she started to ask me if she could have a tattoo. And I said, hell no. At 16, I don't think so. You have such beautiful skin and I don't want you ruining your skin, so no tattoos for you. But every year she kept saying, Mum, I want to have a tattoo. And at 17, the answer was the same as 16. When she turned 18, she said, Mum, you know what? I'm of age now. If I want to, I could have a tattoo. But I respect your opinion. And if you don't want me to, I won't. And I said, I don't want you to. And she didn't. But the following year, I thought, okay, you know what? She's old enough now. It's obvious that it's something that she really wants. So if she wants it, let her have it. So I went with her and she got a tattoo. Now, at that time, I didn't have any, none whatsoever. And I was like a lot of people. I wasn't really impressed with people with tattoos. It just kind of gave me I wasn't really into it much. Let's put it that way. And she got the tattoo. And when I saw that she wasn't in a lot of pain, it didn't really hurt. And when I saw how pretty it came out, I thought, oh my goodness, this is really lovely. And she said, Mum, you know what? Why don't you have one? And I said, me have a tattoo? Are you crazy? I ain't doing that. And she said, Mum, you know what? Just try something different. Get a tattoo. So I thought, okay. So you know what? I gave in and I got a tattoo. And the first one I got, which was this one, which was like a wrap around and I did it and I absolutely loved it. And now I have several. Now, I'm not telling you to go and get a tattoo. I would never do that. No way. I know that a lot of you don't like them, and I understand, I get it. I just told you I was the same way. I would never tell anyone to go and get a tattoo. All I'm saying is, try something different. Try something that you never thought that you would do. I don't know. If you can't swim, take swimming lessons. If you're afraid of doing something, try it. I don't know, whatever that is for you. Try something new. Be adventurous. And when you're adventurous, that keeps you young. It means that you have a young spirit. So you might want to look into that. Try something new. Whatever it is that could be for you, have a go. Try it and let me know how it goes. Now, I'm sure it goes without saying, but being positive, having a positive outlook and a positive mindset keeps you looking and feeling amazing. Nothing ages you more than negativity. The same way that we don't want to surround ourselves with negative people, we ourselves don't want to be negative, right? We want to be a positive force. So let's do that and let's be awesome. A tidy space equals a tidy mind. So sometimes we might have to declutter the space around us and also emotionally. Sometimes I look around and I can see my wardrobe, and my wardrobe is full to the brim. There are so many things going on in my wardrobe. I need to declutter. And when I declutter, I feel so much better just by getting rid of some of the old stuff, of some of the things that don't fit anymore, or some of the things that I don't want anymore. And I tend to donate a lot of my clothes. Or I go into the kitchen as well, and I have so much stuff. I declutter my fridge, my room, just my space around me. Every now and again I will do that. And it keeps my mind active. And having a clean and tidy space helps you to be clean and tidy emotionally. And if you are clean and tidy emotionally, then that helps you to stay young at heart. As we get older, so many things around us may change, and a lot of things we have no control over. We need to be able to embrace those changes. And you can just embrace the fact that you're getting older and you cannot turn back the hand of time. Unfortunately, if you can accept it, it makes the process so much easier. And you don't suffer because you know it's going to happen. It's happening. It is what it is. Let's just accept it. We are getting older. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to kind of get old and just kind of, and just lie down and just wait to die. Hell no, because I ain't doing that. Accept that you're getting older, yes, but that doesn't mean that you cannot live life to the fullest. Enjoy life. You're here. Enjoy it. Be happy and keep yourself looking fabulous and amazing as you are. Find your purpose. Why are you here? What makes you wake up in the morning? What makes your day? What makes you happy? Is it your family? Is it your friends? Is it your job? Is it music? Is it art? What is it that puts that smile on your face? What is it that makes you think, you know what? Life is worth living. Whatever it is, find your purpose. And if you know what your purpose is, dig into that. And that, without a doubt, will keep you feeling younger and fabulous. Whatever little milestone you may achieve, celebrate it. Tell yourself how wonderful you are. Tell yourself how fabulous you are. Tell yourself how amazing you are for achieving that thing. So it doesn't matter what it is. Give yourself a pat on the back and applaud yourself and say, well done, you did it, you're amazing. Because you know what? You are. And finally, The last thing that I would suggest you do on your road to looking good and feeling amazing, and that is to be kind to yourself. Angie, what do you mean be kind to yourself? Well, you know what? At the end of all my videos, I always say, be kind to yourself. And it's not just a throwaway comment just like that. It's because I know that a lot of us, it's easy to be kind to other people. It's easy to forgive other people. But for some reason, it's not so easy to be kind to ourselves. And we need to be. We're more critical of ourselves. We're severe with ourselves. We can be hard on ourselves. If we make a mistake, we tell ourselves off. And sometimes we find it impossible to even forgive ourselves. So yes, if you want to look good, and if you want to feel amazing, and if you want to feel younger, and if you want to unleash that inner goddess, you need to be kind to yourself. Thank you so much for keeping me company today. I hope somehow this video has inspired you and has empowered you and has made you feel like the amazing woman that you are. Growing old doesn't have to be a problem. It doesn't have to be a chore. It doesn't have to scare us. It doesn't have to make us feel less than. We can still look good. We can still look and feel amazing. And we can still be fabulous. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was great seeing you. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. But until then, be kind to yourself. You hear me? Be kind to yourself and to others. Take care. Bye for now. Ciao.